Hello, brothers and sisters of land. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down in nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. And if I go for 10 minutes, I'm very important because everything I say is fucking important. Now, of course, a little while ago, I made some YouTube live videos, at least about 2 of them. They came out pretty clear. I liked it very much. And I just want y'all to know that I'll make more videos later on, but monthly is not just 3. It's about that. I did the testing, and I'll make a schedule so people can call in at a certain time. I'm gonna do that night. Okay. I was supposed to make a 3rd video, but I got quite busy, and she should already know this is the reason why. I'm gonna show you why. Okay. But as I would say, I have to take care of both of them over there. Okay. That is why I'm so busy. I can't always be therapeutic to individuals or knowledgeable, giving advice until I get those things done. Okay, now if you have comments, questions, or insights, you put it down below. My video is about comedy. And of course, that's what I'm about, baby. That's what I'm about. Okay. This video is going to be about hashtag MeToo, Cosby, and of course, the feminist movement. Okay. As I told you before, I made a video about Cosby, and I told you when women start hitting the wall, okay, they'll start plotting and shit. And plus, Bill Cosby started putting his foot in his mouth. He was talking in universities about the feminist movement. He was talking in so many words like he despises women in degree. You know how people are sensitive, they become biased, and maybe even if he didn't say those words exactly, but when you start talking in universities about how people can actually better themselves in society, and he was talking in universities about how women could start getting educated, and women start to look down on a man like that, even though he has a great history and he has TV shows, the Cosby's and shit like that. It really doesn't matter. When a woman start hitting the wall, the only way to fight fire is to fight fire with fire. Okay? And the men it's going to win. The Me Too is going to be a backfire and a backlash. So basically, they're plotting their own defeat, actually, psychologically. As you already know, that something that happened like 5-10 years ago when they were younger, and they bring that shit back, there should be a limitation on that shit. Everybody should know that. So let's say, for instance, somebody, like my mother hurt me. So what am I going to do? My mom don't got no money. My only ambition to hurt my mom is to basically go to court because she abused me, right? That's what you're saying. MGTOW is going to be Me Too. See, it sounds like MGTOW, right? Don't you see the catch? You see the catch 22 right there? And what's going to happen is that the men are going to use that as a tool themselves. Do you understand this? Okay, the mentally ill cannot be touched. Then it's the women that cannot be touched. So a woman goes against me in the court of law, I don't do shit. I'm too afraid. They're going to be evaluating me, okay? And they're going to see what my history is about. And women, they don't want their history to be fucking exploited. Once a person finds out and degrading a person's character because of a lie or something that happened over 50 fucking years ago or 20 fucking years ago or even 10 years ago, they want money. Their whole purpose is to destroy Bill Cosby. Okay. And the Me Too movement, which is mostly started by, a gorilla going on the Me Too 15,000s. Okay. Those 8 type females, of course. And I say anything because this is a motherfucking comedy here. You can't take me too seriously. Okay. You can take me seriously. You don't have to. If you're not funny, just get the fuck off the page. Okay. You're just not fucking sensitive. Okay. You're just too sensitive. I don't like sensitive people. Get off my page. But you know what? That's why I don't like the masses. I don't like the masses because most of the masses are very liberal. They're very emotional. They believe in God. They believe in religion. They don't do no fucking research. Fucking liberals everywhere. Everywhere I fucking go. Fucking voices always tell me to terminate them, kill them. Okay? They try to start some shit on me. Okay, and they'll try to take me to court. Hey, I was in jail. I spent 15 days in jail in the fucking mental war because I called the cops on the girl who actually plotted against me. Guess what happened to me? Okay, they actually claim you're guilty until proven innocent. So that table is going to be turned, though, because men don't start getting educated. They're going to start doing shit on the flip side. Like my wife, I say it all the time. Take the emerald pill. If you start doing your research about law, and you find little loopholes and shit, and so problems and shit like that, then you can't be touched. I usually tell women in advance, you're talking to a dangerous individual, and they think I'm joking. So I'm like, I got 15 bodies, okay? 15 motherfucking bodies. What are the cops going to do? Pick me up because I'm joking around? I'm cold-hearted like a motherfucker. I'm only cold-hearted to those who try to scam me or try to get me in trouble and shit. I don't know about Bill Cosby. I tried to do something about that. So I don't like that shit. I'm wasting all my fucking hard-earned money and shit. You got all these fucking metoo, hashtag metoo. Like, what the fucking feminist movement all over again? You know what happened, right? As I said before, back in the 1940s and 50s, when CIA created this movement, they allowed it to happen. If the white man allows it, then they already got a plan already in place. Okay? That's the problem with hashtag metoo. What the women have to do is start becoming educated and staying away from men until they're ready. They shouldn't be talking in the public. They shouldn't be talking like that. They should just be saying, I'm ready for a man. Anyone's available, go on Tinder or some shit. Okay, go out there and start approaching men. Because 9 times out of 10, men are killing men more than men are killing women, okay? So if you didn't know that statistic, even men are committing more suicide. Milanos and fucking crackers commit more suicide than anything else, okay? Come on now, and men are the victims, okay? Regardless of what they're definitely, I'm not trying to be sexist, I'm being factual here. Why would I fucking talk outside of my nose when I don't have the research to back it up? I told you before, I talk to women, they don't, I usually put the fear in their ass. I don't talk like that. I just say, hey, no cops, we don't talk about this. You agreed to do this. We're not going to talk about me raping you. I don't have to. I'm a black fucking man. I got no time for that shit. Bill Cosby didn't rape nobody. And he gonna slip a doobie in somebody's drink. I don't even think he did that shit. But even if he did, them women got set up. What happened to them? Are they hurt? How are they going to remember that shit? If you got a doobie stuck in your drug and you wake the fuck up all woozy and shit, how do you know you didn't take someone else's drug? How do you know that shit? But it really doesn't matter if it did or did not happen. I don't give a fuck what happened to you. Okay, that's how I see it as is. If I hear a man who raped a female 13 years ago, that's in the past. That's long gone. I wouldn't like that man. I wouldn't like that man. If I encountered a man who did such a thing, I'd be despicable. I'd say, hey, this guy, he did some despicable shit. That's karma coming back to your ass. Okay? I would never do such a thing. Nobody should do such a thing. But it does happen. Women rape men. But what about that? But females don't understand that hashtag, that me too, me too, me too. I'm like, that's not going to work because men are going to use the hashtag. You know how many gay motherfuckers are turning gay? Okay? Because of the fact that they can't find a woman. Do you understand that psychology? Do you understand we are women? What that means that when men are turning gay, that's it. All they got to do is say, I'm gay. I'm not interested in her. Nope. That's a lie. Since Bill Cosby is so heterosexual, he's not going to say he's gay. He's not going to be like that. Okay. That's his manhood, okay? The only thing they're worried about is money. That man ain't going to jail. If that man goes to jail, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be an all-out war against women, okay? Just like Oprah. When she thinks she's going to stand up there, I respect Oprah. Don't get me wrong. She may be a little bit arrogant. Everybody's a little arrogant sometimes. But she spits some knowledge. She spits some knowledge. She spit knowledge. And I don't know if I would vote for her, though. Because I always hear prophecies and shit. If a woman ever becomes president in the United States, America will go through a fucking turmoil, will go through hell in a handbasket. It's just, I see you could put a black man in office because the white man is only pulling his fucking strings. Just like Obama, they pulling his strings. He can't do shit in that office. That's a Republican White House motherfucker. He's only pulling his strings. They just fucking with him and shit. Like he gonna do something for the black community. They don't give a fuck about black people. Okay, they're the most prettiest, most attractive motherfuckers, most skilled motherfuckers. What they gonna do? Okay, they're gonna keep them down. They're gonna keep them down and keep the population down. They're gonna keep that shit, that water poisoned and shit. What about that? They're gonna keep that water poisoned. Keep that shit down so they won't overpopulate. Because you know how fast motherfuckers be fucking and shit, right? Like fucking rabbits, right? So don't worry about it. It's gonna backfire. That Me Too, that fucking Bill Cosby's not going to jail. Trust me. Just like OJ, he ain't going to jail. All it takes is this. Once it keeps happening, it's going to backfire. And that's their own downfall because the CIA got something to do with that shit. They're allowing it to happen. Okay, you want to take it back then? You want to take it back to the 50s? You want to take it back to the 40s? You already know how the white man's like. They don't care about power no more. They got that money, and I guarantee that. Let me put it this way. Women will not attack a super rich individual. So you see 5 multi-billionaires, which is predominantly men. Okay, they're not going to be attacked. They have too much money. They're too high up on the pedestal. So if they go rape a little girl or some shit, and she gonna remember that shit, she's gonna be like 15 years later, and she can't come. It won't happen because he's still a multi-billionaire. You see how it works? If he's a multi-millionaire, however, they're gonna try to get him. They don't care how popular that motherfucker is. So peace and love to your brothers, sisters. Somebody welcome to my page. That's a plot. The whole thing is a plot. When you got 50 women saying, "Oh, Bill Cosby did it," the whole thing is, it doesn't matter if it's one woman. Women be lying. Women be fucking lying. If there's no DNA, you must acquit. Johnny fucking Cocker said it best. If you don't fit, you must acquit. All right? And what's going to happen is that if there's no evidence or no fucking cameras nowhere, I'm telling you, it's going to go against women because women make up lies. And a lot of women these days are going to be held accountable for their lies. And those women who basically, maybe, let's say for instance, they were, maybe a doobie was fucking put in their drink. Okay, right? Let's just make believe. You know what I'm saying? They wake up out of this coma, this dizziness. Okay, I just been raped. So instead of them calling the police at that moment in time, they rather waited until he's more successful. I guarantee if that nigga did not make it in society, they will not do that. You will not hear his name at all. Now, there may be other stories, other men who probably got in some situations like that, but I highly doubt it because they ain't got no shit. They ain't got no worth. If you ain't got no worth, they can't get nothing out of it. What is the purpose of a woman saying, okay, like for what is the worth for me to hurt my mom over 15 years ago, right? Statute of limitations. There you go. What is the purpose of me putting my mom in jail when I'm already over that anger? My mom did some terrible things to me, right? So the men are going to take advantage of the # me too because there's men who've been raped by their own mothers. What about that? What about that, me too women? Okay, what about that? Okay, doesn't make sense, right? See? Now there'll be biased women who be like, oh, you should be strong, like, you should be strong, you should be a man and shit like that. You should just ignore it. Okay, should I put my mom in jail? Is what you're saying? I forgive my mom. Now, those women are very spiteful women. They be like, okay, this motherfucker, they're talking about women, so they're going to try to come back from the grave. I don't have no time for that. If I got raped 10 years ago, of course I'm going to try to get me some money. Think like that, okay? If I knew a man who was fucking, a man who raped me up my ass, okay, and he was like 10 years ago, most people who have a low IQ or low vibrational who's like, okay, I want some money. Of course I want to do it. Of course I'm going to court and try to take his money. That's the whole plot, to take his money. It's all about money, baby. It's all about how well an individual is known. Right? See? So think about it, y'all. It's going to backfire, though. But that the statute of limitations is going to be in effect, full effect, because of this shit. And now, every time I see Bill Cosby suffering like that, that's called, one thing for sure. When it comes down to men being forced, good men to be forced to date someone or being forced to do something, then that's when the true downfall of women will happen. When there'll be laws in stake. And I'm walking down the street and I don't know what happened. And some girl just called the cops anonymously and shit. Anonymously. Oh, this dude with the glasses with the mole on his fucking face said something to me. And then all of a sudden the cops come around and surround me. I'm like, what the fuck happened? When that happens, when that keeps happening, what's going to happen is that those women will be held accountable and they will be shown. They will be shown. There won't be anonymous anymore. Because what if I do that shit? Okay, what if I see a female and she rejected me and then I call the cops? She rejected me. The true reason why I call the motherfucking cops is because she rejected me and I'm hurt and I'm painful. Then what's going to happen? The tables will be turned. Okay. And then there'll be no longer no #MeToo. Now, MGTOW is completely different. MGTOW is men going their own way. Women always went their own way. So there's no thing as WGTOW. Okay. Because I seen a little video and shit on there about WGTOW. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Are you out of your mind? Women always went their own motherfucking way. They always went their own motherfucking way. What the fuck is they going to do a movement for? They already got the feminist movement. They've been doing that shit a long time ago. Men don't have movements like that. Okay, they do have some movements, but it's not strong as MGTOW. MGTOW is, oh my God, MGTOW. Okay, that's why I say, okay, I understand what MGTOW means. Okay, peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my page. If you have any comments, questions, or answers, you put it down below. And remember, there's a pattern too. Light skin, Milano, the high yellow chicks are usually the ones who's 9 times out of 10 creating these lawsuits and coming after niggas and courts and shit like that. You never have that problem with women. Black women, no, you don't have that problem. I've dated plenty. They didn't call the cops on me. I had one call the cops on me and she just said, I don't want him arrested because that's going to make her more attracted to me. And women are definitely in love with fucking prisoners. They love them. They love them. They able to make these fucking videos. They'll write them letters and shit. Well, look at Charles Manson, okay? Charles Manson, Jeffrey Dahmer and shit. Look at them motherfuckers. All the millions of fucking women writing them in jail. Oh, have you learned your lesson? Okay, I want to be in love with you because you control 3 women and they all kill fucking women, rich people. And come on now. Women are backwards, but they don't understand. They don't understand that men are gonna get wiser. It only makes men stronger. So maybe that's their purpose. Maybe #MGTOW is It's helping men to become stronger, okay? But it's really not a good thing because women are going to be highlighted, okay, in the court. There's going to be a new system in place to tell if a woman's lying or not. Even if she's telling the truth, it really doesn't matter. It's too far back. It's too far gone. The question will be, why would you come back after 10 years? The question will be, because you want money. And there'll be the same pattern. They'll try to cover it with something else. It was like, oh, because I still feel hurt since 15 years. So I still feel hurt since 15 years. I still feel hurt for 20 years. I still feel hurt since 50 years. It's about money. It's about bringing down his prestige, his honors, okay? Because he talks the truth. And when someone talks the truth, they you can pull. You can't pull me. I ain't got no money. I'm waiting to go to jail, okay? I'm waiting to go to jail. But usually I don't know nobody. Nobody knows me, though. They'll try to do research and say, this person raped me. They'll come to me and I say, I'll give them my information. I say, hey, I did it already. I called the cops myself one time. Okay, and say, I'm ready to go to jail. I get 3 meals a day and shit. Now then you do the Jack the Ripper when you come out. You start killing women. You start killing the right women. Okay? You don't kill the wrong women. I'm not enticing it, though. I'm not enticing them, just joking around. So what? Is this going to be the end? That's how this crackers is going to be. It's going to be the crackers who smacking. The niggas don't have to do that type of shit, okay? True niggas. Now, Bill Cosby is too well known, okay? But the crackers is going to crack, okay? You see the Columbine, you see the AR-47s, you know, that's a lot of stress. And they under the hand of the woman, and the man ain't there and shit, you know. There's a whole bunch of degenerates being born, delinquents, juveniles and shit because of women, abortions being the women, okay? They got to protect themselves somehow. That's a defense mechanism when they create some shit like that. Think about it now. Peace and love to brothers and sisters. I was talking like 16 minutes, 40 minutes. Okay, now we understand the backlash and what's going to happen because MGTOW understands this to stay the fuck away from women in the fucking America. And so now you need to get your passports. Y'all. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters in Atlanta. You have a nice fucking day. Peace.